Hello Taurus, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today I will be doing a love and relationships reading for you. Remember that this is a general reading, it's not a personal read, but take what's for you, leave the rest, and stick around long enough to know the difference. This is a timeless read, so take the energy from the time you see the read to a few weeks out. We are going to be pulling a Priestess of Light and a Dark Mirror Oracle, kind of doing the dark side to the light side and see what if there's any comparison, or if maybe if you're feeling both, or this could be separate issues for separate people. Okay, let's get right into it with, there it is, Death and Rebirth. Whoa. Death and Rebirth, Darkness to Light. Wow. This is definitely the end of one phase and going into another. This is the ending of feeling the way you do. I feel like someone, I want to say, and as soon as I saw the card come out, I suddenly felt like someone being so depressed, you feel like ending it, like nothing matters, but you matter. I want to say to someone, you matter, and it's only temporary. It won't stay. So think about rebirthing yourself into a new light, into a new energy. This feels like being you're very protected here. I feel like someone has dealt with depression for a lot of their lives, and you may have had attempts, suicidal attempts or suicidal thoughts, and this was, these panthers here are like the energy of the universe keeping you from going that. If you had attempted it, it was like it never happened. I mean, it affected you, of course, and it was something you had to go through, but you are still here, and you're here for a reason, because the universe wants you here. You mean something. I feel like saying. Okay, let's pull from the Dark Mirror here and see what's going on here with Taurus, what they need to know, what some of you may need to focus on, or energy to get over here. We have Downcast Pride. This card, I'm almost uncertain that I've ever pulled this card before. All right, from this deck. It doesn't even look familiar. That's how it's probably been a very long time since I pulled it. We have Downcast Pride. It feels like feeling like you can't be proud of where you are in life right now. Like you don't feel like your life has meaning, possibly, and it could connect to this death and rebirth. It's darkness to light, like coming out of this in a better light of yourself, and like rebirthing yourself, starting over. Everybody has that ability to start over. You do. It's up to, and it's funny because these are separate decks now. That's the number 19. The death to rebirth is the number 19. This card is the number 20. This is progress. Progress forward, stepping away from the way you think about yourself. Let's read from the book for these cards for you guys and get a better, clearer, or different picture, whatever needs to be had for each of you individually. This card indicates that a time of closure and great transition is at hand. This may seem like a relatively minor event, or it may be something big, like the ending of a relationship, a job, or a long-time residence. Remember, however, that this card signifies important change. Even out of the most difficult experience or the deepest darkness comes a new life filled with light and unexpected blessings. The Black Panther is a symbol of power through transformation. Although the panthers here are intense, they bring the mystical message that you have the power to let go of your fear of the unknown. When you do so, you will come out of the darkness enlightened and wake up to a newly conscious life. Any change that may present itself should be considered from a spiritual point of view. Look within. Whether you're dealing with a lost job or the shifting or ending of a relationship, there is a deeper message or lesson in the experience. Trust in yourself and in your future, for you are stronger and more resourceful than you realize. Your almost said professional. Your personal power is charged with the energy of your eternal spirit. It will light the darkness and carry you forward into a truly wonderful new life. Okay, beautiful. Let's go with the number 20. Downcast pride. Bending to adapt becomes an excuse for the habit of bending. The root of sadness and grief is deeper than the skin. The only delusion is the gray sky. Survival is a direct consequence of adaptation. What we call adaptation is not the result of a subtle but constantly constructive change of our lives, but rather a mockery of it. As we strip day by day of our if we are stripped day by day of our dignity in order to avoid conflict and with a world that would spread us apart. How can we endure this? Maybe through the power of responsibility or through a hidden core of identity. Sometimes we don't use the best part of us, but rather we draw from the ugliest. We survive and bend our knees because we draw out from our laziness, fear, and disgust. We let our deepest roots go dry, replaced by what can only be called a surge of lack of self-esteem. We are deluded when we think that we are only sacrificing our pride. We cling to vanity, but we can't afford dignity. Isn't it sad? Honestly, the true delusion is our faith in fall and winter. While we discard spring and summer fairy tales, the sky can change color too. As long as we sometimes look up, we can notice. Wow, very intense there, guys. All right. Let's get into the body of your read, Taurus. I feel like there's going to be a lot to be told this week or at this time. What needs to be said? We have the Ace of Cups. Definitely abundance of some sort coming in here. This is definitely a gift. This is a yes if a question was asked. A positive outcome. It feels like emotional stability. A coin is being dropped in the fountain. The cups are about the way you approach things emotionally or the love that you have to give. And I feel like someone giving back that and giving you a more stable environment. Okay. What else do we have for Taurus at this time? We have the Devil in the reverse. I feel like this is saying you've been tempted back. That it's easier to give in to depression or give in to a negative outcome or a negative person giving into it. It could be about addictions. I feel like in the past you may have let yourself keep sinking back into the darkness, right? And I feel like this is past tense because something good is coming in here for you. Something good is going to change the way you think. It won't be easy. It's going to be very hard, in fact. I feel like you're going to be guided in a new direction, though. We have the Queen of Wands. You're ready to find out how. You're ready to learn how. What am I supposed to do? Trying to find a better way. Devoting yourself to it, in fact. Wow. You want to grow from this. You want to grow up and beyond it. And she's holding a sunflower here. Holding on to a bit of sunshine here. Okay? You wouldn't think about happy times if you didn't want them again, right? All right, what else for Taurus at this time? We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. I feel like a struggle coming to an end. The Five of Wands is about struggling, to fighting to be on top of some things. And in this case, it's be on top of your love life possibly, or on top of your emotions and the way that things, your reaction to it. You may have fought before, or physically, or you may have fought with yourself about why someone acts the way they do, or fought with yourself on the fact that you can change it, or you can end a situation or begin a new one, or whatever you need to do, but making yourself feel like you couldn't. I feel like possibly the Eight of Swords will pop out here, because this is self-imposed restriction, not allowing yourself to believe that you're stronger than that. It is in the reverse, so I feel like this time is coming to an end. This clarity is becoming, you want to learn something else. You want to learn a different way to love, a different way to love yourself as well. And you have Justice. This brings in balance. You know, you guys have the Justice card a lot in your readings. This is Libran energy. This could be the fact that you're dealing with a Libra. This comes time and time again with you guys. But it also can be about needing that balance. It isn't the upright. This is about finding it. This is about finding it and holding on to it for dear life, right? Learning how to accept the good things that have come to you instead of feeling like everything is a reason to look at it badly. Six of Pentacles jumping out here. This is a gift being given, an unearned gift, right? Wow. You have some positive things coming your way. You have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck overshadowing the read. And this is about, I feel, stability. This is about grounding, really, and it's a message coming in here. It's something, I feel like something spiritual that makes you more aware. Something, could be a dream, could be an epiphany of some sort, but it feels like it's not just your thoughts, it's the spirit. It's the world around you, right? Calling you in, calling you home. And it's to bring stability, focus, helping you to become more into focus, okay? Wow. Very, very positive. Very positive here. Let's pull some cards for clarity for Taurus. Woo! We have Judgment in the reverse. Stop judging yourself for past events, the way you reacted in the past. You have the Magician. You're a very powerful manifester. You can bring things in here, right? You can bring things in if you wish. If you keep thinking negatively, it brings negative thoughts. People don't want to hear that, I know, but it is the truth, though. It is the way things are. The more negative you feel, think about right now. If you are in such a depressive state, you've been suicidal in the past, and it just keeps coming back around and around. Put your thoughts in check. Think about it. Have you been constantly thinking how you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not skinny enough, you're not wealthy enough, you're not loved enough, or you can't love properly enough? This all keeps bringing that negative attention to your life, and this needs to be changed around. And who cares what other people think about your beliefs? I want to say with the Judgment here in the reverse. You have Two of Swords in the reverse. Two of Swords is about, normally it's depicted with a woman sitting with a blindfold on, with the two swords crossing her. This is a crossroads. Needing to make a choice, right? This is you making that choice. This is you taking the blindfold off with it in the reverse and making a choice for the better, to step in a better direction here. To stop with this fighting. All right, what else do we have for Taurus? This is very positive. I mean, there's obviously negative aspects to it, but it's all moving to a positive direction. Ace of Wands. Yes, if you just asked anything. It also is about growth. This is an opportunity. Aces are gifts. This is an opportunity. This epiphany, this enlightenment that you begin to feel. This is a means of growing from where you are into something better, something happier, something more abundant. Don't ignore your opportunity. And you have Queen of Swords here. Speak out. This may be about going to some kind of groups. This may be where you find this light. You may be begin to talk to people in a group, like an online chat about, people who support each other that have depressive thoughts and such. I feel like you will find somebody solid there that helps you to be in a better direction. And speak to them. The Queen of Swords is wanting to speak about it. You may not have spoken about it properly, and letting someone else speak to you and tell you the truth as well. Don't get on the offensive. Don't say anything. Listen to what somebody might have to say about. Talk your piece and then let them talk theirs, and this may bring this enlightened epiphany moment. Anything else out of this deck for Taurus before I move on? Nope, that's it. Okay. We are going to pull a few cards here. Let's Wow. You saw that I just tried to, this is the Eight of Swords. Did I not tell you this was coming up here? Self-imposed restriction. You've kept yourself in the darkness for too long, and it's time to let it go. Know that it's in you. You are the key to change things. You can't look to everybody else for it. You can change it. You can change your attitude about your life. You can, things may seem dire, things may seem downright rotten, but you can always step up and change and move away from what's going on. Wow. That is, I'm going to put this up here. This is just crazy. I love it when that happens. I love it when a plan comes together, right? I love it when things become obvious and what I feel. I love it when I say that. I say that I think I feel this card energy, and here it pops out. Wonderful. Okay. Let's, ooh, oh, look at this. We have a card that also turned over with inside the deck. It's the only one that did, and guess what? It's the Two of Cups. This is a offer of love, of union of some sort. I feel like this is you letting you love yourself. I almost feel like loving. This is an offer of love to yourself. Accepting yourself for who you are and what you've done, what you've said, who you may have blamed in the past other than yourself. This is you accepting all those things and moving on from it. Wow. Wow. Love it. This also could be just an offer of love. An offer of love coming in here as well. Someone really giving their self to you or offering their self to you. King of Wands. That may, this, I'm feeling like you have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands here, both in the upright. When I see King and Queen of the same suit, or like Empress, Emperor together, it's powerful, positive relationship message here. And I feel like this, this offer of love we're talking of is this person that is your great compatible partner. It could be an existing partner that finally, when you begin to change your view of the way things are going, or the reasons why things may have come to pass as they are now, and stayed open. This may be not necessarily just on a phone line or on a chat line. This could be you talking to your partner clearly and let them say their piece. Everybody has a reason for why they feel the way they do. Everybody has a right to feel a certain way. And to accept each other totally is the key here. A lot has went on between the two of you. If you've been in a relationship, I feel like a lot has went on with the two of you. And you thought that you wouldn't make it through, but I do believe, and I do feel like this judgment in the reverse is not judging each other anymore. For the choices we made in the past, let them go. Stop bringing up the past and move on. Speak clearly about the what your intentions are with each other, and move on from there and work on it like that. It's not always going to work out, I have to say. It's not always going to work out, but if you do this and be clear with your intentions with each other, there's more of a chance of it. And it's gonna be hard work. It's always hard work, isn't it? Relationships. Anything else here for Taurus before I close the read? Anything else that they need to know? Nope. We're done. Okay, we're going to end it on that energy. I will pull a grace card for you guys to close your read out. Anything else that you may need to focus on, or Spirit feels that you need to know? Very quick. We have quiet. Turn off the noise. Silence nourishes the mind, body, and spirit. I feel like the noise that's being referred to here, it feels like your own voice, your own inner voice, the negative pieces of you that keep talking, that keep, something happens and automatically you feel it's something negative about you. You think somebody's talking about you because of the way they look. You think that something's pertaining to you when it really isn't. And it's all negative. It's not anything where it's like, you know, somebody calls somebody beautiful and you think it's you. I feel like it's always the negative things. And this is shutting off that voice. Shutting off any voices you have that are giving you negative thoughts. I know it's hard to do, but when you feel a negative thought coming on, or you hear something negative, think something positive and laugh about it. This almost came out, and I caught it in midair here. We have self. Self. Go within. When we invest more energy in developing our spiritual lives, the outer world begins to take care of itself. Love it. Love that. Wow. Okay, Taurus, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.